Peace, it's Yolz and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another hair video. It has been a minute, I know, because I was bored with my hair, and I did touch on this when I cut my hair. You know, it's just been one of those meh moments for me for the longest time. I think for a good 3 or 4 months I was just bored, and I really suck at pretending, so I did not film any video whatsoever that was hair related after my hair challenge video, just because I was a little bored with my hair and I wasn't up to, you know, sit here and lie to you guys. So now that me and my hair have rekindled our relationship, I thought it would be good to show you what I've actually been up to. Yes, I've been trying to grow back my hair because I did cut a huge chunk of it, but it's healthier and I am ready for length now. So yesterday I actually did an oil treatment which is targeted specifically for hair growth, and I am here to show you how I did it and show you the oils that I used and that kind of thing without blabbing too much. I'm just so excited. Let's get right into this video. Give it a massive thumbs up if you do enjoy it. Comment down below and let me know if you've ever done an oil treatment before, why you did it, and what ingredients you actually included in your oil treatment. And then of course don't forget to join the Yolz channel family by just clicking that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Just do it. If you watch 1 or 2 or even 3 videos of mine, you probably do like what you see and you might as well stay, you know, so just subscribe. I love you guys so much and I hope you enjoy this video. Mwah.
Hey there, it's Yolz channel.
So I started off with pre-pooing. Now I know most of you are like, pre-poo and Yolz. I know, I actually never pre-pooed before. I never really liked it. I tried it once or twice before and then I was like, man, this is not for me. But then after reading about it and finding the right oil for my hair, I decided to actually try it again. So I've been actually using the Design Essentials Scalp and Skincare Moisturizing Oil Treatment as a pre-poo oil for me. It's so thin. This oil is literally as thin as your sebum. It is thin enough to penetrate into my scalp, into those little pores, you know, without blocking it, and I get the benefit of, you know, having luster, the softness that pre-pooing gives you. And pre-pooing has got tons of benefits, but it never worked for me because I was actually using thicker oils that clog my pores and cause itchiness and, you know, dandruff and that kind of thing, and flakiness, and I never liked the whole process. I didn't get it at all, and I didn't see the difference in my hair growth in general. So now that I've started, I can definitely see the richness in the roots of my hair, and I'll definitely be doing more pre-pooing. So that's what I did the night before. I absolutely enjoyed it. It's easy because this bottle has got this nozzle over here, applicator nozzle, which makes, you know, pre-pooing super easy. You literally open lines. It doesn't have to be straight. You apply it as you wish. If you want to squeeze in for more, if you let it run on its own, it's also fine. And then I literally just massage my scalp thereafter and I'm good to go. I go to bed just like that. The next day I then begin my oil treatment sessions. So I literally go all out with my oils, okay? When I am targeting hair growth, I'm using oils that are for hair growth. Now we all know castor oil is the basis of stimulating and increasing blood flow and therefore promoting growth in that way. So these are very thick oils. I generally like to mix them with lighter oils. So onto the ingredients of my oil treatment. I started off with my Jamaican black castor oil, and then from there I added my Tropic Living black castor oil, which is targeted for hair growth in particular. Both these oils are very thick and specifically targeted for hair growth. I absolutely love them, and I have shown you guys that this is part of my hair challenge arsenal. I love these oils. They almost finish, and yeah, I use them. The only thing is, this black castor oil hair growth has got a very strong smell, but I can live with the smell. I just know that if I wear it for too long, my husband is just like, the smell is very strong, so I'd rather use it for an oil treatment. I also added my new favorite oil. This is the Scalp and Skincare Moisturizing Oil Treatment by Design Essentials. This oil actually contains sunflower seed oil, sweet almond oil, safflower seed oil, and a lot of other oils, including rosemary leaf extract. And the reason I added this oil is because it's thin as well, and because it's a hot oil treatment. When I heat up the oil, I really want it to be thin enough, thinner than what castor oil consistency originally is. Lastly, I added my grapeseed oil. I love grapeseed oil. You can add any of your favorite. I mean, oil treatments are really for you to really also experiment. If you've read up on oils, there are tons of benefits, but various oils have got different things. For me, grapeseed oil gives me the perfect moisture level, and it's also perfect for nourishing the hair shaft. So I added it here. I tried adding a few drops, that didn't work. I ended up opening this bottle. I got this from Dischem, your regular schmegular grapeseed oil. It's actually a blend, and only somebody that works at Dischem told me this, so it's not necessarily the 100% organic grapeseed oil. It's just a pure version of it, which means it is blended with other essential oils. But I still love this oil and I love what it does. And then of course for my hot water, I'll be using this tub over here. And then I actually stole this applicator head from a different bottle altogether because I wanted to apply my oil treatment targeting my scalp first and then my hair. I needed a nozzle, not just an ordinary cap. I didn't want to pour the oil on top of my head. I wanted to actually apply it specifically into my scalp. So I'm using this nozzle over here to target my scalp in particular, and then of course lather it all over my hair afterwards. Once I mixed my oils, I then added hot water, boiling water, into this container, which I use for my iron, yes. And thereafter just left this oil in for about 2 minutes, not longer than that. And you can leave it for less. I wouldn't advise leaving it for any longer because apparently hot water does kill some nutrients in the oil if you leave it for long periods of time, especially in very hot water. So I left it for just a little bit so that it actually melts and that the oil is a lot thinner than what it was, because castor oil is thick. You don't have to heat up your oil. In fact, some people advise that you don't heat your oil at all, but again, to each his own. If you prefer not to heat your oil, I'd say go for it. For me, the oils are just too thick, and I did use castor oil, so you know how that consistency is. I did not want that much thickness, and I wanted it to at least be able to penetrate my hair shaft. And we all know castor oil is very thick, and most of the time it coats the hair shaft rather than penetrate it deep inside. So for this process, I definitely wanted to heat my oils. Again, it's at your prerogative. It's really up to you. You don't have to do this. Once I was done heating up my oils, I just grabbed it out of the water and then started applying it into my hair. Again, I opened random lines, and at some point I just got tired of opening lines. I literally just poked the nozzle into my head and targeted my scalp, put it in there, and I let it sit into my scalp and then massaged it right through. Thereafter, I worked the oil into my hair. After working the oil into my hair, I then put it in twists, literally about 5 or 6. I mean, you can do as many twists as you want, whatever is manageable for you. For me, I just wanted to sort of separate the hair because I hadn't really fully detangled it. I wanted to separate the hair and be able to twist it very nicely before covering it up. After covering my head with the plastic bag, I then covered with this cap. This is a deep conditioning cap, but it's also made of towel material. I got this cap as a gift from La Lady Full. She is on Instagram, so if you are looking for a deep conditioning cap, this is towel material though. Some people can use it to dry their hair, but because I don't use a towel to dry my hair unless if it's microfiber, I don't use this for anything else other than deep conditioning. And then I just went and I read my book. I left the oil treatment in for about 4 hours, which was very long, longer than I had intended. But you know, after reading my book, the boys went out for a walk, so I then started cleaning my house, started doing things around the house, cooked, and then only washed it off. I wouldn't advise leaving it for that long. One, because the oil actually seeps out after a few hours. I'd actually say an hour is good enough. In fact, 30 to 45 minutes is what's recommended, but you know, it's really up to you. Again, don't go as far as 4 hours, trust me. Okay, I've even got a bit of a rash around my head because I left it in for way too long, and it's under a plastic, so there's a lot of heat going on in there, and then the minute it touches your skin for longer periods of time, and if you have sensitive skin like mine, you just don't want to be playing around like that with oil, at least. So yeah, just a warning, don't leave it in for too long. After that, I just went ahead and washed my hair as normal, and then did the LOC method using my leave-in conditioner and oil, and then of course a cream just to moisturize everything in. Then I put my hair in twist, went to bed just like that, and then I woke up this morning, took it off, and here it is. This is the hair right now. Let's get a close-up of the hair. I love how light it is. Can you see? Yes, the shine is there, exactly what I was looking for. My scalp is clean, my scalp feels fresh, And yeah, overall I'm really happy, but these are the results. I always feel like, you know, it's better to show the results after doing an oil treatment, or doing any treatment in fact. So that was it for me. I really enjoyed it overall. I think if you're gonna do an oil treatment, know exactly what's going into your hair and why you're doing it. If you're targeting it for hair growth, I'd recommend doing this treatment at least once every 8 weeks, just because it is castor oil, it is heavy. You also don't want your hair to be super weighed down by the oil over time. So over 8 weeks at least is a good time to do an oil treatment anyway. If you're not using castor oil or any heavy oils, then I'd suggest doing it every, you know, once a month. That's also fine. Using light oils like extra virgin olive oil, your grapeseed oil, and any other natural light oils like sweet almond oil, for instance. So yeah, that is really my advice on oil treatments. If you want to join in on the fun and you have not joined us in our growth challenge, click on this video to get caught up on our hair challenge. I will come back with an update on what we're doing next for the next 90 days. I am so excited. I hope you did enjoy this video. Give it a massive thumbs up if you did. Comment down below and let me know about your oil treatment, what you use and why you use it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.